It's Reveille. The first 2 weeks of January have already provided enough blockbuster stories to last all of 2025. Zuckerberg announces the end of his fact checkers. Major banks are getting off the climate alarmism bandwagon. More corporations are backing away from DEI policies. And of course, the numerous headlines about the tragic California wildfires. Headlines are calling it an avoidable tragedy, describing it as a case of the left turning California into a paradise lost, and noting that bad policy served as kindling for the fires. These headlines point to a crisis of competence and integrity in systems that control information, financing, employment, and governance, all of which impact not just livelihoods and constitutional rights, but in the case of the wildfires, life and death. Did Zuckerberg really not recognize the tenets of free speech when he went along with Biden directives to censor posts? Did Californians really need a historic, devastating fire to wake them up to the incompetence of their government? The crisis of competence and integrity can be found in all major systems, the military, education, business, and more. And every blue state has its own wildfire issue. The types of questions Californians are now asking government officials are not dissimilar to the types of questions voters in other blue states should be asking of their own politicians and bureaucrats. What are you doing with our money anyway? In Illinois, voters should be asking hard questions about energy supply, education results, and financial solvency. We shouldn't have to wait for a catastrophe to wake up people elected to avert such. Buckle up, America. We're in for a bumpy ride. The left doesn't give up power readily, and the close 2024 election shows many of our fellow Americans have yet to figure out they elected incompetent leaders. I'm Jeanne Ives. Check out The Real Story with me Sunday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. and sign up for my newsletter at breakthrough-ideas.com.